Can you mentally find out what is 53 times 11 in 3 seconds? It's very easy, so give it a try. I know that you can. Your time starts now. Your time is up. The correct answer is 583. There it is. Well, if that is what you got, then keep going and keep it up. In case you could not find out, not to worry at all, because after 2 minutes from now, you will be able to multiply any two-digit number with 11 in 3 seconds. Well, the faster way of multiplying any two-digit number with 11 is that you add the two digits and you sandwich the result in between. That is 5 plus 3 is 8 and you write 8 here. So the answer is 583. See, it's so simple, isn't it? Now let's take some more examples. What is, let's say, 72 times 11? So you already said the answer. It is 7 plus 2 is 9. So the answer is 792. That's your answer. See? Or let's take some other example. What is, now you try to do it this time, 81 times 11? So the answer is 8 plus 1 is 9. So the answer is 891. As simple as that. Okay. Now tell me, what is 75 times 11? So since 7 plus 5 is 12, so the answer is this, isn't it? Wrong. See, I got you there. We must realize here that there is only one place here. Alright. So 7 plus 5 is 12. But 12 is a two-digit number. So what we do? Simple, just carry forward 1 here and write 2 here. So the answer would be 7 plus 1 is 8, 2, 5. Isn't it? Right. So simple it is. And you will realize that mathematics is very simple. It is as simple as this. We'll be taking so many other examples, we'll be doing so many other things, so many other operations, and you'll realize that at the end of it, maths is easy, maths is interesting. Alright, so let's take one last example before we move on to the next trick. What is 63 times 11? So 6 plus 3 is 9. So the answer is 693. So now you can multiply any two-digit number with 11 in 3 seconds. Isn't it? Can you or can you not? Tell me honestly. Right. See? I can see your confidence increasing now. Let us learn a new trick of faster math right away. By the way, this new trick that you're about to learn will be the foundation of many more tricks you'd be learning from here on. So watch closely. How fast can you multiply 23,212 with 3? I'm giving you 5 seconds for that. So your time starts now. Your time is up. The correct answer would be 69636. Right. So let's see if, yeah, 69636. Right. I'm sure you must have got the same answer. What I'm concerned with this time is not the answer that you got, but how you got it. So let's first see the usual way of doing it. The usual way of multiplying 2, 3, 2, 1, 2 with 3, or for that matter any number with any other number, as we have learnt in school, is this: 3 2 times is 6, 3 1 times is 3, 3 2 times is again 6, 3 3 times is 9, and 3 2 times is 6. Alright. Well, if this method is what you use to find the answer, then I'm sure by now you must have spotted the inherent disadvantage of this method. That is, it gives us the answer from right to left. That is the least significant digit first. Now the disadvantage of that is that we have to wait right till the end before we can start seeing the answer. Isn't it? First you'll find 6, then you'll find this 3, then you'll find this 6, then you'll find this 9, then you'll find this 6, and then only you can start seeing the answer, that the answer is 69636. Isn't it? So any method that can help us find the answer from left to right, like this, that is the most significant digit first, would immediately skyrocket our speed. Isn't it? You can straight away start seeing the answer. The answer would be 69636. As simple as that. And that is precisely what we will be learning right now in the faster way. So let's check out the faster way of doing it. The faster way of multiplying would be from left to right. You multiply each and every digit with 3. Alright. So 2 3 times is 6, 3 3 times is 9, 2 3 times is 6, 3 1 times is 3, and 3 2 times is 6. So your answer is 69636. Alright. So you don't even have to write that. Immediately you can start saying the answer. Moment you see the question, you will say the answer would be 69636. See, so simple it is. You have just seen that I have not done anything drastically or dramatically different here, have I? All I have done here is little tweaking or tuning to make the existing method go faster. Alright? And now you know the secret of faster math. The secret of faster mental math is the ability to multiply from left to right. Alright? And you'll see that your speed will become better and better with more questions you practice. Okay, so let's see more examples. Now you find out what is 121120 times 4. So again, from left to right, start multiplying each and every digit with 4. So 1 4 times is 4, 2 4 times is 8, 1 4 times is again 4, 1 4 times is again 4, and 2 4 times is 8, and 0 into any number is 0, so I'll put 0 here. So your answer is 484480. Alright, do the next one. So from left to right, multiply each and every digit with 7. So 3 7 times is 21. Now 1 7 times is 7. 2 7 times is 14. But you know that only one digit can come here. So not a problem at all. Carry forward 1, write 4 here. Okay. Now 6 7 times is 42. So write 4 here, 2 here. 3 7 times is 21. So write 2 here, 1 here. Now add all the numbers. So it would be 2, 1, 7 plus 1 is 8, 4 plus 4 is 8, 2 plus 2 is 4, and 1. That is what the answer is. Okay. Okay, so what is this? So 5 6 times is 30, 7 6 times is 42, 6 6 times is 36, 7 6 times is 42, and 6 1 times is 6. Now add the digits from left to right. So 3 4, 3 plus 2 is 5, 6 plus 4 is 10. So write 1 here, 0 here, and then 2, and then 6. So the answer would be 34626. Alright. But then I would certainly like to avoid this step. I never do this step. This can be easily avoided. How? Let's see. See, basically, while I'm adding the digits, I'll put 3 here. Now I'll add 4 to 0. Okay. Now before I put down the answer as 4 here, I'll have a look what would be the digit sum of the next digit. If it is less than 10, then I'll copy this digit as it is. Okay, 4 plus 0 is 4. Alright. Now 3 plus 2 is 5. But before I put 5 here, I'll have a look if the digit sum of the next digit is less or more than 10. Alright. So here in this case it is 10 only. So what I do, I simply add 1 to 3 plus 2. Alright. 3 plus 2 would be 5 and 5 plus 1 is 6, and here I just put the units digit of the sum. So 6 plus 4 is 10, so the units digit is 0. So I put 0 here and 2 6. That is what the answer is. The logic here is very simple. See, the digit sum like 6 plus 4 is 10. So it's always one that is carried forward to the left, isn't it? Take any digit sum like 6 plus 8. The answer would be 14, isn't it? So again, one would be carried forward to the left, and on the right, this units digit would be copied. Maximum digit sum would be 9 plus 9, isn't it? Digit can't be more than 9. So 9 plus 9 is 18. Again, what will be carried forward towards the left would always be 1. So that is what I do. I just have a look if the next digit would be add up to more than 10. Then if it does, if it's 10 or more, then I add 1 to this. Otherwise I just copy the sum as it is. Now let's take smaller numbers. Why to always take huge numbers, isn't it? So take smaller numbers. What is 32 times 8? Alright. So again, 3 8 times is 24 and 2 8 times is 16. So write 1 here, 6 here. 24 plus 1 is 25. So the answer is 256. See, it works so well, isn't it? What would 1 2 2 1 1 times 13 be? Alright. So 1 13 times is 13. 2 13 times is 26. Again 2 13 times is 26. 1 13 times is 13 and 1 13 times is 13. Now add the digits. It would be 1. 3 plus 2 is 5, and the next digit sum is less than 10, so no problem, copy 5 as it is. 6 plus 2 is 8, and have a glance at the next digit sum. So it is less than 10, so put 8. 6 plus 1 is 7, and the next digit sum is less, so no problem. 3 plus 1 is 4. 3. This is what the answer is. Now here I have assumed that you know the table of 13, but what if you don't know the table of 13? Though I would very strongly recommend that you must know multiplication tables till 20. But what if you don't know? Don't worry about it at all, because the trick that you're about to learn next would take care of that. In fact, that trick is so good and so fast that even those people who know the multiplication tables till 20, I'll recommend that you use that trick instead of using the direct table multiplication. Alright, so let's see the next trick. Can you mentally calculate what is 21,432 times 11 in 6 seconds? That is. Your time starts now, so give it a try. I know you can. Your time is up. The answer is this. Well, if that is what you calculated, then you deserve a big pat on your back. Indeed, your calculation speed is very good. In case you got a different answer, or you could not calculate at all, don't get disheartened. I assure you, after 4 minutes from now, you'll be able to multiply any number, no matter how many digits it has, with 11 in matter of few seconds, and that too mentally. Sounds too good to be true? Watch out. The smarter way of multiplying any number with 11 is this. Watch me. This is my answer. Was it too fast for you to follow? Okay, so let me give you a very slow motion action replay of what I have just done. The trick is just copy the first digit as it is. The next digit would be the sum of this digit and the next digit. So 2 plus 1 is 3. Alright. Next digit would be sum of this digit, that is 1, and the next digit. 1 plus 4 is 5. And the next digit would be the sum of this 4 and 3, that is 7. And the next one would be 3 and 2, that is 5. And copy last digit as it is. See? Isn't that simple? I can see the smile on your face. You must be thinking, why on earth was I doing it the harder way all my life? Isn't it? Okay, so let's practice with more examples. Okay, so let's find out what is 4216 times 11. And you do it this time. So copy the first digit as it is. Next digit would be 4 plus 2 is 6. Next one would be 2 plus 1 is 3. Next one would be 1 plus 6 is 7, and copy this 6 as it is. This is your answer. Now tell me, wasn't that fast? How much time did we take? I think 5 seconds? Well, even if you took 6 seconds, it ain't that bad. Don't you agree? Alright. So the most remarkable thing about this method is that we are getting the answer from left to right. That is the most significant digit first. Now the advantage of that is that immediately you can start saying the answer. If I give you this question, immediately you can start saying the answer would be 4, 6, 3, 7, 6. Isn't it? Right. The other person would be amazed. He'll be thinking, my God, you're a genius. Come on. Right. Okay. So let's do it one more time. I know you are enjoying this. Alright. So, right. So, what would be 3563 times 11? Already I know you're at it. So copy the first digit as it is. Next digit would be 3 plus 5, that is 8. Now 5 plus 6 is 11. But 11 is a 2-digit number. Then what do we do? Simple, just carry forward 1 here, write 1 here. Alright. Now 6 plus 3 is 9, and copy this 3 as it is. So the answer would be 38 plus 1 is 39193. This is your answer. See? It works so well, and you'll be surprised to know that it's not like that it only works with 11. It can work with any 2-digit number. Alright, and we'll just be learning that. Okay, so let's see what would be 1332 times 12b. Alright, so like we always do, copy this one as it is here. Now since there is 2 here, so what we do, before we add this one to the next number, we have to double it up. Okay, so 1 2 times is 2, and 2 plus 3 is 5. Okay, now double of 3 is 6, and 6 plus 3 is 9. Now double of this 3 is again 6, and 6 plus 2 is 8, and double of this 2 is 4. So this is your answer. Using the trick that you have just learned in the last video, can you multiply 2132 with 13 in 5 seconds? Alright, so your time starts now. The time is up. The correct answer would be 27716. Let's see. Right, 27716. Using the method that we have learnt in the last video. So just copy this 2 as it is. Now since there is 3 here, so before you add this 2 to the next digit, you have to make it 3 times. So 2 3 times is 6, and 6 plus 1 is 7. Now 1 3 times is 3, and 3 plus 3 is 6, and 3 times is 9, and 9 plus 2 is 11. So put 1 here and 1 here, and 2 3 times is 6. So the answer would be 27716. This is what the answer is. Now multiply this. So copy this one as it is. Since there is 4 here, so before we add this 1 to the next number, we have to make it 4 times. So 1 4 times is 4, and 4 plus 4 is 8. 4 4 times is 16, and 16 plus 1 is 17. So write 1 here, 7 here. 1 4 times is 4, and 4 plus 2 is 6. So copy 6 here, and 2 4 times is 8. So the answer is 18 plus 1 is 19, 768. This is what the answer is. Now you multiply 321 with 17. And even if you don't know the table of 17, you know that it doesn't make any difference. So copy this 3 as it is. Since there is 7 here, so before you add this 3 to 2, you have to make it 7 times. So 7 3 times is 21. 21 plus 2 is 23. Okay. 2 7 times is 14, and 14 plus 1 is 15. And 1 7 times is 7. So the answer is 5 4 5 7. So this method would work as it is till 19. But what if you have to multiply a number by 20? All right. So let's see what is, let's say, 1 4 3 2 times 20. So multiplying with 20 is that you double up all the digits and you add 0 after that. All right. So 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 4 is 8, 2 times 3 is 6, 2 times 2 is 4, and you add 0 after that. That's your answer. 28640. So how fast can you multiply 51 with 32? I'm giving you 5 seconds. So your time starts now. The correct answer is 1632. Okay. So now let's quickly see the usual way of doing it. The usual way of multiplying any two-digit number with any other two-digit number is this. So 2 1 times is 2, 2 5 times is 10. Now 3 1 times is 3, and 3 5 times is 15. Now add all the numbers in the column. So it would be 2 3 6 1. This is what your answer, 1632. All right. So now let me show you the faster way of multiplying any two-digit number with any other two-digit number. So watch me. This is what my answer is, 1632. So have you understood how I have done this? Okay, let me explain it to you in more detail. All I have done here is to multiply the first digit of this number from the left, of course, that is the most significant digit, with the first digit of this number, isn't it? So 5 3 times is 15, and I have written 15 here. All right. Then I multiply the first digit again with the other digit of this number this time. Okay. So 5 2 times is 10. But before I put down 10 here, I added to it the product of this digit and this digit. That is the first digit of the second number and the second digit of the first number. So 3 1 times is 3, and 10 plus 3 is 13. Isn't it? So I put 13 here. Now for the last digit, all I need to do is multiply the last digits of these two numbers. So 1 times 2 is 2. So I put down 2 here. As simple as that. 15 plus 1 is 16, and 3 2. That is what my answer is. Like some things are easier said than done. This is one thing which is easier done than said. Okay, because all you need to do is remember this pattern, isn't it? This arrow pattern, and everything else will take care of itself. Okay, that is, multiply the first digit of this number with the first digit of this number and write the product here. Okay, then multiply the first digit of this number again with the other digit of this number this time. But before you put down that, multiply this digit and this digit. So 5 2 times is 10 and 3 1 times is 3, and 10 plus 3 is 13. And in the end, just multiply the last digits of both the numbers to get the last digit of your answer. 1 times 2 is 2. So I put down 2 here. So the answer is 1632. Now let us practice more examples, and you will see with every example you practice, you are able to remember this pattern of multiplication much better. So there you go. 8 2 times is 16. So I'll put 16 here. 8 3 times is 24, and 2 1 times is 2. 24 plus 2 is 26, and 1 3 times is 3. So the answer is 16 plus 2 is 1863. Alright. Next one. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 1 is 2, and 2 times 4 is 8. So 8 plus 2 is 10, and 4 times 1 is 4. So the answer is 504. Now next one. 9 times 3 is 27. Now 9 times 4 is 36, and 3 times 2 is 6. 36 plus 6 is 42, and 2 times 4 is 8. So the answer is 27 plus 4 is 3128. Are you getting it? So you see, every time the same pattern is repeated. All you need to do is remember this pattern. So take it like that a war is going on between this number and this number. So the first digit of this number fires a missile on the first digit of this number. Okay, but this number is a very peace loving kind, so he does not say anything. So this number again gains in confidence, and this digit once again fires another missile on the other number as well. But now enough is enough. So this digit fires an underground, or you can say underwater torpedo at this digit, isn't it? And then this digit also fires a missile at this digit as well. So this is the pattern of multiplying the digits. That is, multiply the first digit of this number with the first digit of this number and write the product here. So 2 times 2 is 4. Okay, now you multiply this digit again with the other digit of this number. So 2 1 times is 2, but before you put down 2 here, you have to add to it the product of this digit and this digit. So 4 2 times is 8, and 8 plus 2 is 10. So carry forward 1 here, write 0 here. Now to get the last digit, all you need to do is multiply the last digits of both the numbers. So 4 1 times is 4. So your answer is 504. And once again, the advantage of using this method is that you are getting the answers from left to right, the most significant digit first. Well, you see, these arrow patterns and all these markings are just for memory aid, okay, in the beginning as you are learning this trick. But once you practice, you don't need to put all that. You'll just straight away put down the answer. Alright? So let's practice that. Let's see how nicely you have been able to follow this pattern of multiplication. So multiplying the first digit of this number with the first digit of this number, 5 2 times is 10. Okay, now multiply the first digit again with the second digit, the other digit of this number. So 5 6 times is 30, but before you put down 30, you have to add to it the product of this digit and this digit. So 2 3 times is 6, and 30 plus 6 is 36. Now for the last digit, all you need to do is multiply the last digits together. So 3 6 times is 18. So write 1 here, 8 here. 10 plus 3 is 13, and this would be 78. This is our answer. Now you try to do this one. Okay, so again multiplying the first digit of this number with the first digit of this number, 7 4 times is 28. Now multiplying this first digit again with the second digit of this number, 7 1 times is 7, and adding to it the product of 4 and 6. 7 plus 24 is how much? 31. And the last digit, multiply the last digit, 6 1 times is 6. So 28 plus 3 is 31. 16 is your answer. Now once again, 6 3 times is 18, and 6 1 times is 6, plus 3 2 times, that is 6. So 6 plus 6 is 12, and 2 1 times is 2. So I put 2 here. 18 plus 1 is 19. 22 is your answer. Can you mentally find out what is 37 times 33 in, yes, you read it right, it's 3 seconds only. So your time starts now. The correct answer is 1221. There it is. Okay, so let me just show you this easy cal trick right away. To multiply 37 with 33, all you need to do is multiply this number with the number that comes after it in the counting, isn't it? So after 3 comes 4. So 4 3 times is 12, and these are the first two digits of your answer. Okay, for the last two digit you multiply the units digit. Okay, 7 3 times is 21. So the answer is 1221. Voila, isn't that easy? That is why I gave you 3 seconds. Okay, so let's see more examples. So what is 56 times 54? After 5, the next number in the counting is 6. So 6 5 times is 30. And for the last two digits, just find the product of the units digits. So 6 4 times is 24. So the answer is 30 24. So next number after 2 is 3. So 3 2 times is 6. For the last two digits, find the product of this 1 and this 9. That is units digits. So 1 times 9 is 9. So we put 09 here. Alright. Now here you have 11. So what is the number that comes next after 11 in the counting? That is of course 12. And we have just learned in the first easy cal trick how to multiply any two digit number with 11. Just add the two digits and sandwich the result in between. So the answer is 132. So write 132, and for the last two digits find the product of 2 and 8. So 16. That's your answer. See, it's so simple. But then, unlike the method that we learnt in the last easy cal trick, this trick can only be applied when two conditions are satisfied. What are those two conditions? That the number here should be equal to the number here. Alright, like 5 equal to 5, 2 equal to this 2, 11 equal to this 11. Are you getting the point? First condition is that the numbers have to be either in 50s, 60s, 70s, 120s, 130s, so on and so forth. Alright, and the second condition is that the units digit should always add up to 10. Like 6 plus 4 is 10, 1 plus 9 is 10, 2 plus 8 is 10. When these two conditions are satisfied, this trick will work like magic, pure magic. Okay, so let's take one last example before we move on to the next trick, and you do it this time. Okay, so what is 59 times 51? Immediately, next number after 5 is 6. So 6 5 times is 30. Alright, and 9 1 times is 9. So put 09 here. That's your answer.